Deuteronomy 22, verses 28 and 29. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, meaning she is at childbearing age, she is old enough to have a child, right? Which is not betrothed, she is not promised to a man, she does not have a husband or anything of that nature, and lay hold on her and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife. And as you can see right here, is really telling you there's a difference with laying with a person and being married, taking the person as your wife, right? It's making a distinction between the sex and the actual marriage, right? Because the marriage is a lifelong thing. It's a process that carries on and it comes with other things, right? No, it says, and she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days. So what does this mean? You meet a woman and you talk to her, you tell her all those sweet things, she gets all into that and she gives in, right? Now remember, this process does not really come with all the knowing, like getting to know the person deeply. It's just off the surface and then the sex happens, right? But because the man didn't go about it in the right way and he jumped to the sex, which should have been the last part of the process, right? So guess what happens? It doesn't matter how she is, you should put up with her. That's what it's really saying, because it's not the woman's fault, right? The man got into that situation and he should have known better, right? Those are duties of a leader. So you speak to the woman, she likes what she was hearing, and she got into it with you. Now guess what? She has no boundaries. You have to teach her. She doesn't have any moral principles. Guess what? You're gonna have to teach her. She's gonna be making a lot of mistakes because she's just learning. Everything that you're teaching her is foreign to her, right? So you're gonna have to put up with her because you put yourself in that situation because you made a decision absent wisdom. You know what the wisdom says, how it instructs you to go about certain things, but you chose to do it your own way. Now these are the consequences. Whatever mental illness she has, you're gonna have to put up with it, and you're gonna have to help her through it and not abandon her when you start seeing her demons coming out, right? Her anxiety, depression, whatever she's struggling with, you need to stand by her because you did not go about it in the right way. All right? So the Bible gives us the proper instruction of how to go about seeking a partner. And when we do not follow the proper instructions, there are other consequences that we might not like, right? It did not state it, say this is exactly what is going to happen, but by experience, we've all faced it at some point in our relationships, right? So it's a common mistake. We all do it. But now we're getting into this knowledge. We know that, okay, we need to stick with that person, right? Yes, grace is always working. So you give a person a certain time, and if the person has no intention of um, um, learning what you're teaching or trying to apply some things, and it's just really, as the scripture says, a foolish woman teareth down her house. If that's the only thing that she wants to do, then you can put her away for being disobedient, right? You can put her away for that. So that's what the wisdom is we're saying. If you go about the relationship in the wrong way, if you start the wrong way, as we normally say, started on wrong foot, right? We still have to get it right. We still have to at least try. Give person a chance and not give up on the person because the first or second mistakes. It's going to take time, right? The Most High has been patient with us as men, we need to also exercise the same grace with our women as well, right? Shalom.